So I was thinking, when does it actually become abuse? I think you could pretty much do anything in moderation and not have any issues. Now, is it an addictive personality you should stay away? Or do you just become abusive? Because I've noticed since I've you know started taking stuff again, mainly just benzos, but I only take a bar or two a day and I don't have a single issue. Now, before, when I would take 10 bars a day, you know, the shit would get really ugly. So I don't know if it's a a genetic thing. I don't know if you're just predisposed to abusing medication. I really don't see myself abusing medication. And when I was sober for a good 3-4 months. And I had an uncontrollable anger that, everything set me off, So, since I started, I'll work all day and I'll be fine, and then, I'll throw a bar after work and I'm chilling, But sometimes I gotta do another one at bed because I have my sleep structure. I have really bad insomnia. I don't know why. I'll sleep probably 4 hours a night, but it's like an hour and a half here, 2 hours here, It's never a complete sleep. It's like I just can't shut my brain off. And I don't understand why. It's, how you're like laying in the bed 2, 3 in the morning and you're coming up with these ideas in your head, like to solve the problems you're thinking of. And then when you wake up in the morning with the problem, with the, solution you had, and you realize, what the fuck was that? There's no way that's gonna work. So I go through that a lot, I'll have, 99 problems. I'll solve them all, but when I wake up, it's just, it was just ridiculous ideas. So that's the main reason. Before I took so much Xanax, that was the only thing that would make me sleep. But I can't do that again. It was too much, and it caused me too much grief, I mean, I would show up the next morning, parked in my grass in my lawn, receipts from restaurants an hour away, and I don't remember any of it. So I was on full-on autopilot for, it could have been up to 4 hours. I'm just glad I didn't hurt nobody or do nothing that stupid, So I know I'm not gonna abuse it, but it's like, does that mean I'm a drug addict? You know, because I'm taking it as directed? I don't know, man. It's really hard. I think my the wiring on my brain, I think, is really like it's just, it needs to be rewired, you know? Because I think the years of steroids, and then compounded with, Oxy, Xanax, Adderall, and everything else was taken, I think that really did a number on my brain. Because every time I can be sober 3-4 months and I just turn into a lunatic. So I'm not sure what's going on. I just got to figure it out, and maybe it's just time, Maybe my brain just needs time to heal for a while, and it'll fix itself. But I'm already having a hard time with cutting my steroid use. I feel like, you feel like go from Superman to, just like a normal dude. It's kind of hard to deal with, You're this certain person your whole life, and I look in the mirror now, and I just don't recognize who I see. I don't know who I am. I have no clue. My face don't look familiar, and I just I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just crazy. It's just it's really hard to deal with. I realize, you say, I want to be normal again. I just want to feel normal again, but there's no going back. You're never going to feel like you did before. You're never going to be normal again. You gotta figure out a new normal, Before I always had, people around to talk to help, and now I lay in a hotel room alone with my thoughts, A lot of times, I battle my demons every night. I battle them every night. Sometimes I lose, sometimes I win. But it's a struggle, man. The struggle is real. But there's no more, I have too many people now that have counted me out, that have said I'm gonna fuck up. And it's only a matter of time. So now it's like, you know what? I'm gonna win. I have a chip on my shoulder now to prove so many people wrong. When I talk about so many people, I'm talking about basically people around me, I have, honestly, I have people on here that ask about me more and care about me more than family members I've had for 40 years. And that's just crazy. Oh well. Just thought I'd give you another video and vent for a while because I had something on my mind. Have a good night. Los vemos.